Right everyone, I've just got another video here that it's some new materials that have come in. I managed to find some of this gorgeous purple velvet in the wider. It's 2-inch wide and it's a ribbon trim. Then I've got this fabric as well, which is a purple satin. And then I found this, which is just stunning. It's lots of different, it's like rainbow colour but purples and blues. And then I did find this one, which I'm not sure if you can see the colours. You put it one way, it's red. The next way, it's like purples and blues. It's just gorgeous. So I am going to do something with this and see what we can come up with. The thing is, I'm just going to show you one petal. And then I'm going to have to come back, go off, cut them all, get them all ready, and then show you the flower. Because otherwise it'll take too long. So I'm just cutting these into, I'd say, 3-inch squares. And then I'm going to cut them into circles. And obviously we'll go from there. Not sure how many I'm going to need either. So, but it's just gorgeous. Shimmery fabric. And I'll just build on the flower because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Just leave that piece, don't waste any. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of this to cut the circle, fold in half, fold in quarters, and then fold it again. You've seen me do this many times. And then you just put it into a cone. And that's big enough for what I need. So then I'm going to take my thread and I'm just going to use the white one. It doesn't really matter because you're not going to see it. Fold that in half. I'm doing this at night and I've got the big strip light on. So it might look a little bit dark. I hope not, but we'll see. I'm just going to go the open edge to sew that. They are really quick to make, to be honest. So these flowers are about a 3-inch wide. Each petal, I mean. Pull it together, you see you've got that. Don't pull it too tight because you need to manoeuvre that about. Now I'm not going to cut that, we're just going to do the next one the same. So again, fold into quarters, then fold back into a cone. Cut it. And it doesn't really matter which way you have this, I don't think. It's still, the sheen is lovely. No, sorry. I've got to do this one as well. I'm going to mix them. So let's just get those. I'm just going to cut these as well. I'm going to alternate them. Now I didn't get a lot of the fabric, but I've got enough to do a small fabric kit that'll have this in. And it'll have some others as well that I've got. Okay. Right, so it's going to do one and then the other. So again, oh, not that one, a bit small, that. Let's get these bigger ones. So again, look, the colours in it is fantastic. It's like when you touch it, it's electric blue. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Just want to make sure, yeah, we get it the right way. Okay. Leaves a lot of little fibres. Like I say, I'm just going to continue. Oh, it's slippery as well. It's going to be a bugger to sew, I think. Well, hopefully not. That wasn't too bad. So again, just move that down, and then I'm not pulling it tight at all. Don't want to do that. But I am stitching into place. See, we've got 2 of them. Now I'll be back when I've done a whole row of these. Right, now I've done several. I'm just going to do 1 more of each, I think. I mean, they're not perfect by any chance. Or by a mile, should I say. I just don't want to waste what I've cut ready. And then I'm going to show what the flower looks like when it's put together. So just pull that towards that one, leave it a little bit, we don't want it too tight. And then a couple of stocking stitches, and that's it. So I'll just put my needle away. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to roll this. So you see, it's like that, but I have to roll it. So hopefully my glue gun's ready. So we just need to roll this together. Why isn't my glue gun working? Oh, it's gone off. Just hang on. Just got to hang on a minute. I've got like this straw. And I think what I'm going to do to start with is to roll it on the straw. Like that. You see how it's looking? And keep it all the same. And then I'll be able to pull the straw off, hopefully, and put a middle on it. We just have to make sure it's all facing the same way. And that's that. See? So that's what it looks like. That'd make a nice frame, wouldn't it? Well, that'd make a nice frame. Ideas, you see. Let's just see if we can get this going. I have to put it onto something to start it off like that, and I'm only putting it on the end, and then I'm going to roll that and just put the glue on this, and then spin that around and start to roll that. And you just do it on the edge of the flower at the base. So you keep this flat. Oops. So all you're doing is keeping that flat. Turn that around so it all faces the right way. And then we're just going to do these 2 here. And face them the right way, like that. Oh, yes. Let me press that in. Now you can make these as big as you want. Oh, look at that. Oh, the colours are stunning. They really are. So what I'm going to do is just put a little dob there and there and lift this up. So I don't want them stuck out like they've fallen. So just a little dab on each section just to bring them in a little bit. like that. Better. It's just a daub, that's all. So bring them in. That one might need to be done a bit more. Let's do that. Oh yes, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know, no. No, I don't think I need to do any more than that. That is beautiful. Really pretty flower. Thrilled with that. Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? Like a rose. Yeah. And then, yeah, we can get into the inside there. And what I'm going to do is just push that out slightly. And just do that. And then drop that onto there. Caught myself then. Just there. Oh, glue strands. I know I can use the heat gun and get rid of them. It doesn't help when you... It's just this particular glue stick that I've used. I've run out of the others. So I'm using these clear ones. And I'm not that keen on them, to be honest. That is pretty. And I like that. What a gorgeous colour. Oops, not ready yet. What I'm going to do is to add a couple of leaves to this because I feel I want to do that. So I'm actually going to cut a couple. Let's move these out of the way. Get a bit of wire. I'm using the 20 gauge, I think it is. And now, what have I got that's big enough to go around? See if this will work. And just do that. I only want the shape, that's all. That's it. Just to start that off. That'll do. Wrap that round. There you go. Now, pop that on there to start with. That wants to go underneath. And then I'm just going to take a really quick piece of this. Hopefully it won't dry before I do. Pop that on. That's it. This one the same. That'll do. Again, a little dab of glue at the top. You want to make the most of what you've got. And then take another piece of the fabric. And we're just going to add a bit more glue. And just do that. That's it. It's only to protect the back of it, that's all, nothing more. I'm just going to bend and pull in my leaf like that. I'm going to cut it to shorten it and place my leaf here. Get rid of that. I'm going to do the same with this one. It doesn't really matter about the base side of it because it doesn't matter at all, to be honest. Again, I'm going to bend it back, bend it in like that to give that shape. And I'm going to snip the end off. Not too much. And then glue it. And that's going to go that side. Like that. Oh. Right, I think we can move both of them down a little bit. Although I can manoeuvre this. Just wait a minute. Let's just see what else we can do. I'm going to move them both down. They're too high up. So I'm going to move those. It's going to be hard now because that's it. Don't worry about any marks you make. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to see them when it's done. That's it. That's there. Leave that now. And then that one there. My nails. There we go. See, I've got a shape to them. And then again, we just put another little bit of fabric on there. If I'd have thought on beforehand, I would have waited to put the leaves on at first. But it doesn't matter. Do I think they need something? Could do. Let me just see. What have I got? Well, I do have some really tiny bling that I could use, you know. Let's just see. I could put something else. I don't know. I like the thought of putting some of the bling in there. So I'm just going to give it a go. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on the end. And then cut that. Yeah, I like that. It's give it a bit of life. Very quickly, just it's some bling I took off of something. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Oh yes, I like that. Now it kind of like looks a little vintage. Yeah. I hope you like that. Love these fabrics, and like I said, I will be putting them on the shop so you can buy them and mix and match them. I'll do several squares. I might just do some fat quarter squares, you know, for you to play around with. And yeah, I don't know, I'll see. I'll put some bits and pieces together, I think, for you to have a go. If you want to have a go at this. When you use glue on anything, you can get it off. As long as it's not this sort of stuff, because it'll shrivel it. But you can generally get it off using a lighter if it's on velvet. Just reheat it. I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. Take care. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.